Welcome to Tech Talks. This is your host, Rob Martens, Allegiance Futurist. Today we're thrilled to be hosted by High Alpha. High Alpha is a venture studio that creates and funds a new model of entrepreneurship that unites company building and venture capital. Our guest today is Eric Tobias. Eric is a partner at High Alpha and the former founder of 3 companies that have successfully exited to public companies and the former VP of some luminary tech companies such as ExactTarget and Salesforce.com. Eric, thanks so much for hosting us today. This is an unbelievable facility right in the heart of Indianapolis on Monument Circle. Can you give us an overview of High Alpha and what you're doing here in Indianapolis?
Yeah. Thanks, Rob. Thanks for visiting. We're on the heart of Monument Circle. We have the former ExactTarget building to our right and Salesforce Tower to our left, and it's kind of a good tribute to our past and our future all at once. High Alpha was started about 2.5 years ago, and we call ourselves a venture studio. We think we're the first to bring together this unique combination of venture capital with startup studio. And really the premise was how do we take the experience that we've had building tech companies here in Indianapolis over the last 20 years, and how do we help other entrepreneurs start, grow, and scale software companies faster than they would be able to on their own. And so we've combined a series of resources, both human and financial, with great ideas. And we're using those resources to accelerate the growth of 9 software companies that have been created over the last 2 years.
Well, that is just an amazing dynamic pace. So I know that it's not easy to create 2 or 3 new companies every year. So do you have a process or what's the secret sauce that you're employing at High Alpha to do something like that?
Yeah, everybody kind of asks what the secret sauce, how do you do it? And I think there's this myth that entrepreneurship is some kind of black magic, that you do it behind the curtain and then you come out with this amazing idea, or you're walking down the street and lightning just kind of strikes and you have a eureka moment. And I don't really think that way. I think entrepreneurship is much more about building a network of ideas and kind of lighting up nodes on that network. And those nodes for us come from a lot of different places. They come from our own experiences. Myself and my 3 partners have run or operated various software companies and have felt the pains of all the things that go along with that, whether it's sales, marketing, finance, HR, etc. So we see opportunities that we've experienced, problems that we know software can solve. We also have entrepreneurs bring us ideas, and then we work with corporations who have innovation labs or ideas that they want to bring to market but can't for whatever reason inside of their walls. And as we light up those nodes, I think it's interesting that there isn't one magic formula. Depending on the ingredients, it comes together in different ways.
Eric, as High Alpha continues to grow and scale 2-3 businesses a year, how do you continue to grow along with that disruptive innovation that has been such a unique differentiator for you?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. I think there's so many emerging technologies, there's so many emerging capabilities that technology enables, and it's hard to know sometimes how to apply a technology to a particular problem. I think customers lead you there, and no matter what business you're in, if you can get closer to the customer to really understand the pain that they're trying to solve, the answer ends up revealing itself. We do a lot of things here at High Alpha to kind of force that. An example of that is we run a process called Sprint Week, where we take our 3 or 4 best ideas for a new business and we shut the company down for a week. Everybody tells their significant others and loved ones that they'll be home late and see you at the end of the week. We work all week on what the problem is that we're solving, how to go about solving it, what should the product be, what should we charge for that product, and who are we going to sell that product to. We build product prototypes. We figure out what the demonstration of that idea looks like. And at the end of the week, we have a pitch competition amongst each other, and we go into a closed room and the partners deliberate. And at the end of that process, we declare one of those a winner. And we end up investing significant dollars into that winner. And that's how we start a new business. And that process is just a good forcing function for us. We're on the hook to start a lot of new companies. And it's always easy to say we're too busy, we got other priorities right now. Sprint Week really forces you to start a new company.